this is Stacey Hall from staceyhall.com. Today I'm going to share with you why you should never use your company or product name on social media. What? I know, it sounds crazy, but I'm going to share with you 5 really key reasons why that's so important in just a minute. Before I do that, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel because very regularly I come out with a training just like this one designed to help you build your business. Somewhere around this video, there will be a spot for you to subscribe. If you don't know who I am, again, my name is Stacey Hall, and my mission is to simplify online marketing and make it fun for entrepreneurs to increase their confidence, influence, and results. If that sounds good, you're in the right place. Why am I telling you that you should never post your company or product name on social media? You may even have heard people say this. You may have even, had people train you on how to do this strategy in the right way, and you might be thinking, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. How am I supposed to sell my product if I don't tell people what the company name is? Okay, before you get totally confused, I am going to help you sort this out. Here's the thing. Social media, first and foremost, is a social platform, right? So people come to social media to socialize. So they're coming to, spy on their friends, to see, who's going on vacation, what people are wearing, how big their kids are getting, to see the dog pictures and all that fun stuff. They might even be coming to be educated. They might come here to learn some things, be entertained, but they don't come to social media to be sold. Right? They do buy, and they buy a lot, trust me, but they don't come to social media to be sold. So you really must honor the platform in the first place in order to position yourself in the best light to be successful. So if you come across as salesy or pitchy or in any way, shape, or form focused entirely on your business, it doesn't leave a very good taste in people's mouths in the first place, right? Because people come here to be entertained and to be social and not to be sold, it just plain doesn't work. Mentioning your company name and your product name does not increase your likelihood of making sales. So why is that? Here are 5 key reasons why you should avoid using your company and product name in your social media posting. Number 1, it turns people off. In a big way. It really raises resistance because if your profile comes across as an infomercial, people feel like always sold. So imagine, try and picture how you feel when you go into a clothing store, for example. If the salesperson is immediately all up in your face asking you, how you doing? How's your day? You looking for anything special? And they're always on you. Don't you just want to turn around and run the other way? I know I do. And that's how people feel on your social media platform if you're always talking about your company and your product. It turns people off. Even if you put your company name or your product name in your intro section, your about me section, when people land on your page and they see that, it raises resistance. I don't know if you realize that, but it does. For the 1 out of 100 that's really inspired by learning that information, you have 99 that you've just put off because they might be thinking that if they connect with you, you're just going to pitch them. So we don't want to set ourselves up as being an infomercial from the get-go, right? We want to teach people a little bit about who we are as human beings. We aren't all just sum totals of our network marketing companies. We're multifaceted. We have a lot of interesting things going on, and you want to share about you because you are what ultimately is going to draw people in to your product, service, or opportunity, right? Not the company name. So that's number 1. Number 2, putting your company name or your product name in your posts or on your profile actually encourages people to go to Father Google. What do you think people are going to do when they land on your profile or your post and they see your company name everywhere? Or heavens to Betsy, people who have their banner pics and they're like at events, company events, and the company name is everywhere. Oh my goodness gracious. People are Googling it, sweetheart. I don't know if you realize that, but you're basically encouraging your potential prospects to leave your platform, your profile, and go and Google it. Once they're on Google, the odds of them coming back to you are infinitesimal. You want to know why? Because the minute they Google your company name, what do you think are the very first things that are going to pop up? Negative comments. Yes, we all have them. Every company on planet Earth has them. Even if you don't think your company does, trust me, there are people out there whose sole mission it is to bad talk other people's businesses and companies. The bad stuff is there and they're going to find it. So for one person who had a bad experience because they didn't commit to following the process and they didn't have success, they're going to say all kinds of bad things and it's going to be at the top of Google. So even if you're fortunate enough that your prospect doesn't see all the negative stuff, there's a really good chance once they're gone in cyberland that they're not coming back to you. They're going to land on another page, another marketer who's doing something shiny and sparkly and fun, and they're going to end up ordering from someone else, joining someone else, or just otherwise lost in cyberland, and they're not coming back to you. So in order for you to control the conversation and remain as ungoogleable as humanly possible, don't give people the end of the movie. You control the conversation around your business. So don't post that stuff where it's in plain sight. You want to make sure that you're creating curiosity in your world that encourages people to reach out to you to find out more, so that you are the one who's delivering that information and they're not going to Google to get it. Does that make sense? Number 3, as I mentioned, they're likely to join someone else. Okay, so I covered that already, but the idea is that once they're off into cyberland doing their Google research, the odds of them coming back to join you are really slim unless you already have rapport with that person. So again, just remain ungoogleable. Number 4, it brands you to a specific company or product. Not good. That's not good. I know you love your company. I know you love your product and you hope that it's around forever, and I hope that for you too. But the statistics don't bear that out. Companies fold. Sometimes the FDA comes knocking. Things happen. We hope not, but things happen. So in order to protect yourself, the last thing you want to do is brand yourself as a rep for a specific product or company, okay? Because yes, your company would love you to do that, right? Because their goal is to promote their own company, but it's not what's in your best interest. What's in your best interest is to make you the commodity. You are the brand. And that way, no matter what happens, no matter what shifts might occur in your life and your business, it doesn't matter. Your tribe is still there following you. So whatever you choose to promote, it almost doesn't matter to them because they chose you. Not your company, not your product, not your service. Okay? So very, very important. Don't become the poster child for, don't become like the rap girl or the juice guy or the ketone dude. You want to make sure, I'm making fun in a way, but really it happens to people. They get pigeonholed and it becomes very difficult. If anything happens to their company, they have to start all over again. So to protect yourself from that, don't use your company name and product name in your social media posting. Brand you, get people reaching out to you so you become the commodity. I hope this is starting to resonate because, man, this is liberating once you figure this stuff out. Number 5, believe it or not, it can be against compliance. It can be against compliance. Whether you realize it or not, every network marketing company on planet Earth has very strict rules and regs about where and what you can do with their logo, their name, their branding in general. So when you plaster that stuff on your Facebook posts or it's all over your banner or whatever, you run the risk of actually doing something that may not be within compliance. So, I was going to say be very careful, but better yet, don't do it. Just don't do it. I hope that's pretty clear. That's 5 really good reasons why you want to avoid using your company name or product name in your social media posting and in your about sections, your intros, anything like that. Just clean it up, okay? Lead with value. Do posts that create curiosity, that make people really interested in what you're up to and so curious that they have to reach out and ask. That's when you win, okay? I hope that's helpful. If you found value, by all means, please tag and share this with anybody that you think can benefit. Before you go, I want to ask you the question for this episode, which is, have you been using your company or product names on your social media platforms? And if so, are you going to remove them now that you've learned what you've learned today? I hope so. If you're not currently on my blog, make sure you head on over to stacyhall.com. There's a lot of free training available for you there. And while you are there, make sure that you download my free prospect attraction blueprint. It's designed to teach you how to lead with value, how to attract your perfect people to you effortlessly using social media so that you can stop chasing. Doesn't that sound good? Okay, my friends, it's been awesome hanging out with you on this episode. Until the next time, go and make your mark. See you real soon. Bye for now.